Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. 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 Listen, you've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me one fix. You know that's my assistant. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different. I see why your heart's icy. Come, baby, come try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, love?
Hello. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Yashirika, and today's video we are going to be decorating my car. And so you guys, also in the title I did mention how God does not play about suddenly. And some of y'all may be thinking, you know, well, how is this suddenly if your first car is at 24? Trust me, I did not see this coming. Let me just start by saying, you know, like this car was pretty much okay. I stay with my grandmother and she just got a new car. So I'm basically taking over this current car, the old car. I am taking over this one. So, yeah, I was not expecting that. She just got her car like a week before Thanksgiving. And so, yeah, this was honestly a surprise for me. Did not see it coming at all, but I'm going to talk about that more during the video. I am going to do a voiceover, while I am decorating. So if I finish before, you know, the video is pretty much done, then I'll put some music over it. But most of the video, I will be talking about a lot of the things that I probably mentioned on the thumbnail. Let me see what I have. I think I have like a car before Thanksgiving, YouTube channels growing, being spoiled by family members, and then overall blessings from God. So I am going to talk about those because there's just so much going on. So many things that I was planning for November back in October, and things just, November was a complete 180. A complete flip from what I thought it would be. Some bad, some good. I talked about some of the bads in the last video. So that was the one where I was actually cleaning out the car. So if you have not seen that video, you can go back and watch that one. But in this one, I will be decorating, and the voiceover will be, I will be talking about those type of things. And so yeah, you guys, so in the thumbnail, so I have a picture. So I do have a little Amazon haul. So I did get some things from Amazon to put in the car. Y'all, I don't know how this is gonna turn out because I got a lot of purple things, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna be putting up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that first, and then once I pretty much show y'all, once I do my unboxing and taking everything out, then I will start the video and start putting everything up. But I'm just going to be showing you guys what I got. So this will be my first time opening everything, so hopefully they got everything right, everything in there, everything fits, and I don't have to send nothing back, hopefully. So but yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I'm going to be taking this off because I do have a new one. So let me see. Shoot, this might take me a while to get off because this thing is pretty gripped up in there. So I might have to do that. I'm probably going to do that last and off camera. But yeah, guys, so let me get my scissors and we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so most of the stuff I got for the car, but some of the stuff I got for the keychain. So I'm pretty sure this one here is for the keychain, this smallest one. I could have sworn I told them to put everything together and just make one trip, but this could have gotten one of these other ones. I know this one here is for the key. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out. And this stuff is gonna be purple. If you are new to my channel, my favorite color is purple. I love purple down. So yes, this I don't even know why they put this in that big thing, but yes, this is purple. This is going to cover up my key. Where is my key? This piece here is to that piece there is to cover up this piece. This, you know, it's gonna cover up here, and then I'll just have the bottom out, you know, for the key to go in the ignition. But yeah, this is gonna go on the top, and then it has a little piece, you know, the little clip-on piece for the keychain and everything. So I'm not gonna open it yet. I'm just showing y'all what I got for now. So you put that up, and we're gonna open the next one. Let me see. Let's go with this one. so let me see what we got in this one. Okay, so yeah, this one is for the steering wheel. This is the new, that's all that's in this one, right? Yeah, so this one is for the new steering wheel cover. Yes. Now see, they could have did it just like this. They didn't have to put it in that big bag. But so that's how it is. But this is it here. So I open that up. I will do that last. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. It is a purple. It's pretty close. This one is like yeah, it's purple. On here it kind of looks a little gray, but once it's out you'll see it more. But yeah, it's not too far off from this here. Some of my stuff are like darker or whatnot, a darker purple, but I tried to go for a more lavender, lighter purple. But yeah, that's that. Next one, this is the biggest one. I got the most stuff in this one, so go ahead, get it started, get it open. All right. So matter of fact, I'm gonna start with this because this isn't for my car. This is not for the car, but this is like a budget binder little booklet that I got. This is also, it's also purple, as you can see. But yeah, since I'm taking over the car now and I have new responsibilities, I gotta get my money right. So yeah, this is the booklet that I got. So y'all will probably see this. If y'all subscribe to my channel, y'all will see this in another video. I'm not going to open this because this is going in the house. This is not for the car. But yeah, this is to help me manage the responsibility in terms of gas. It's just gas. I need to, you know, put money aside for the maintenance and the insurance. That is it. The car is paid off. Her car is paid off. So yeah, we just have insurance really and gas and maintenance. So yeah, but y'all will see this. Y'all will see this in another video. I will open this up in another video and we'll go from there. But yeah, since I took on the car, I went ahead and got that. Now, next is this here. Now, this here is the trash can. So yeah, this is a car trash can. So once I open it up, you know, I'll, you know, stretch it out and everything. And I am going to, I think I'm going to put it like right here in the center. Yeah, in the center of the back seat, like right there. You know how the center it rises. I'm going to sit it up there. So I'm going to hook it onto the center piece, my armrest right here. I'm going to hook it up to that and just put it there in the center. So excited to put that up. Again, this is how it's looking. Of course, it's purple, but yeah, this is the little center mouthpiece here. But y'all will see that when I open it. And then this here, okay, so this here is the cover for the center console, you know, for the little armrest. So this is what I'm going to be sitting my arm on. This is purple, of course. All this stuff is purple, but yeah, so I'm pretty much going to be doing that. So this is going to wrap around it. But yeah, and then it has like little pockets, so you can like put your phone and stuff in here if you want to do that. You can sit anything you want to sit in there. So yeah, we will see. Let's see what else I got. Okay, so these pieces here are going to, they're little heart shapes, the purple heart shapes. These are going to go on my vents. These are little decors that I chose. But hey guys, so excited for that as well. All right, moving on. Okay, this is the cover for my key. So yeah, of course, that's purple as well. But yeah, that's going to go on the key part with all the buttons on it. So it's a cover. It's a cover for that. So yeah, that's something else I got for the keys. Let's see, I got something else. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so yeah, this is a cross that I got. It's a butterfly and it has a cross in the middle, but this piece here is covering up, so y'all see when I take it out. But this is going to go on my rear view mirror. It's going to hang. Of course, it's purple, but it has a cross in the center, and I believe it says faith as well. But yeah, I believe it spells out faith, but you guys will see that when I take it out. But again, it's purple. All right, so these are my cup holders. Yeah, they got it right. It's 4 of them in there. So again, this has a cross on it. It says blessed. So was cute. Now this is, yeah, this is probably the darkest thing I got. This one is of a more darker purple, but I don't care. Heck, I was getting that. I was getting that. Let me see. That's the last thing here. Nope. I got something else in there. Okay. What is this? What did I get? Oh, okay. This is for my keychain. So I will have to open this up. Yeah, it should have a letter Y for my name, Yashirika. And yeah, that is purple as well. You can see some of it here, but yeah, the rest is in there. But I'm getting ready to open this up. And so yeah, matter of fact, let me put this up here. That's my keychain stuff. And let me see, I got one more, something else. Oh yeah, my sticker, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, so I have a car sticker that's going to go on my rear view mirror. It's going to go up there. And it says, I believe it says trust in God. I can't really see it right now, but y'all can see, y'all see it's purple, y'all see the color. But yeah, it says trust in God. So I'm glad they put more than one in there. It looked like they got 2 or 3. Or is it more than that in there? But that's good because I don't want to mess this up. I'm just going to put it on the corner, on the left bottom corner. That's what I'm going to do. So yes, you guys, that is everything. So what happened with the book? I'm going to put the book, let me put the book up. I'm going to put the little booklet back in here again. Y'all will see that in another video. Just move all this stuff because I do want y'all to see. Let me put everything together. Yes, I'm so excited. Let me get all my stuff. Oh gosh, I got so much. I try to get all of this stuff in there. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see everything, but try my best to get as much in the video and in the picture. Hold on, let me get the rest. Oh, this is too much stuff. Oh my god, y'all, all this stuff together came out to like $95. So yeah, I did kind of go big. Now I didn't do floor mats, I didn't do seat covers or the seat belts or any of those stuff. Now that I will do when I actually, you know, buy a car and you know, it's more of like my dream car, then I will do all of that. But right now, this is all I'm gonna do for the most part. So, but all right, I think that's everything. And I almost dropped that, y'all. I'm glad I caught that. All right, y'all. So I think I'm good. I think I got everything. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna undo these. While I'm undoing these, I'm gonna put on my voiceover over this, and I'm probably gonna speed some of this up. But I don't know, y'all. I don't even know where to start. I have no idea how I want to start, what I want to do. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all my godly stuff up first. So I have these 3. These are all of my godly things. So that's first thing first. If you did not see my other video, I have 2 Bibles in this car. I have one in the passenger door in the front, and then one in the back on the driver's side. So yeah, well actually my grandmother had those in there, and yeah, I'm keeping them in here. I'm keeping those in. So yeah, these are what we're gonna start off with. So let's go ahead, let's get the video started. Okay, you guys, so starting out, I started off with my smaller items, my little Christian items that I got. And then after that, I did the armrest, and then I put up the little trash can. And then I started working on my key and the keychain stuff that I ordered. And then I did the steering wheel last, because y'all, that was the hardest to do. That took the longest. I had to cut some of it out because it was just too much, but I finally got it, so y'all will see that at the end. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm already starting to decorate. So while that is going on, let me go and get into how God does not play about suddenly. So I mentioned a car for Thanksgiving, and that's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what went down. My grandmother, I live with her, and she got a new car the week before Thanksgiving. And so when I found out she was getting a new car, I was already planning to take this car here over, which is the older car. So yeah, I was planning to take that over. And at first, it was a lot of confusion going on. At first I was like, yeah, I want to do it. And then part of me was like, yeah, no, I don't know if I really want to do it because the responsibilities and whatnot. And so long story short, I was willing to stay down. I was willing to not accept the car. If she was gonna, sell it or whatnot, it wouldn't have bothered me or anything like that. I was willing to stay down a little while longer. I did mention that I am 24, and so this would be my first car. I drive for her anyway because she don't really like to drive. I don't really like to drive either, but I do most of the driving when we go out. And so we do fine. We were doing fine, sharing this one vehicle. But now that there is two, I'm pretty much going to be taking over this one. And so, but yeah, in the beginning, at first, yeah, I was just having mixed thoughts on what I really wanted to do, if I really wanted to take it on or not. And so now it's pretty much safe to say that I am taking it over now that I'm adding all of my purple decor, all these purple car decor. So yeah, I will be taking over this one now. But really quick, let me go back a little bit to November, the beginning of November, especially prior to Thanksgiving. So in my other car video that I did, the video I did before this one, which was me just pretty much cleaning out the car and getting it ready to decorate. So in that video, I talked about a lot of things that were going wrong during that time. And so in the beginning of the month, I was in not much of a car accident, but yeah, something like that. There was nothing wrong with the car. It wasn't a scratch or a dent on the car. An elderly lady, she just happened to accidentally back up into the car at the stoplight, which it wasn't really her backing up. She just really accidentally put the car in reverse, but her foot was not on the gas, so it wasn't like a hard hit. It just kind of rolled on back. But yeah, there was nothing wrong with the car, but I did have a bit of whiplash pain for about 2 or 3 weeks. And so I was really in a tough place. I was really discouraged because I had so many things planned for November, and that really shook me up. My neck was pretty strained where like the muscles in it were straining and I could barely hold my head up. So everything that I had planned, all the video content and stuff that I had planned for my other social media platforms and YouTube shorts, I didn't get to post. Luckily, I had already recorded all of the videos that I wanted to post for November, so I was able to post all of my long, regular YouTube videos, but my shorter videos, I was not able to post. Those were already filmed as well, but I just could not like sit up long enough to edit them, so I didn't really post much of any shorts, except the first couple of days, like the first week of the month of November. And so yeah, you guys, so coming from that, I definitely did not see gaining a car coming at all. And then I also talked about in that last video when I did think about and consider taking on this car, I did start looking for a job, because if you're new to my channel, I have been self-employed pretty much for the past 2 years, since I moved back to my hometown, because the job opportunities out here is just a mess. And yeah, it showed me once again why it's a mess again. So I did have a little, well, no, I was never fully hired to begin with. What happened was I went to an interview and we had like these test days. So I would come in and do about 2 or 3 hours of work, and I did that for 3 days before they decided it wouldn't be a good fit, which was fine. I wasn't really, after being there, it wasn't, all that I thought it was, cracked up to be. So I was fine with that decision. But I was like, well, I'm back at square one. And so it's like, which I really don't go much of anywhere anyway. And my current expenses, like I was doing fine just doing like DoorDash and whatnot. But taking on the car, it would obviously increase my expenses, but not honestly not by a lot, because it's just the insurance, and me and my grandmother, we will be splitting the insurance, because that's all that we have. Both cars are paid for, so it would just be the insurance, gas of course, and then putting money aside for maintenance, and that's pretty much it. So it wasn't a high jump in my expenses, but I wasn't really fully willing to keep going with just the side hustles. I wanted to, have more money saved, because with the money that I get from DoorDash, there's not much to save. It's just enough to pay my bills. And so apparently, yeah, that's where I'm going to be for now, just paying my bills. But y'all did see I do have that book. I did get that budget binder, so we'll see. Whenever the next income opportunity comes, then I'll definitely focus on putting more money aside for sure. But right now, we just gotta wait and see, y'all. We just gotta wait and see. But yeah, as I said, coming from that car accident, and I couldn't do nothing but be still, and it's just certain times where that's what God wants, that's what it gotta be. And it's like, now that I am feeling better, now that it's a month later, it's exactly a month later. Today the 2nd? Yes, today is the 2nd, so it is exactly a month later from that accident. And yeah, I definitely did not see a car come in. I didn't know what December would be for me coming from that. I felt so behind, because I had so much planned for November, and I didn't get all that I wanted to get done then. So I'm like, well, if I'm behind then, now I'm going to be more behind this month as well. But I think I'm starting to figure things out and find a way to make it work, and just get myself back together and back on track with YouTube, because I did mention my YouTube channel is growing. It has been growing slightly, and honestly, I wasn't really doing too much last month as far as my content. I was just mainly talking, just trying to prep for this month, prep for December. I am going to be doing some vlogmas, so I will be doing some Christmas vlogs. I do plan to do that. That will be coming up within the next videos. This video will come out on the 9th, so yeah, by the time the next video comes out, I will start my Christmas vlogs. So I'm excited about that, but I'm excited to be growing on YouTube. I really don't know what's in store. I don't know what God has in store, but I do think that it is going to take off a little bit more this month with the content ideas and stuff that I have planned for this month. So I am looking forward to that. But yeah, as of right now, I believe I'm at like 786 subscribers. So I would like to hit 1K by the end of the year. But if I can just get to like, let's say 850, I'll still be good with that, as long as next year everything is set and done and I'm monetized, and, that could be one of my income streams. Like I would be truly honored and blessed for that, because I do need something where it is more flexible, because I don't want to be doing just any type of job, that affects what I do, affects this personal brand that I'm building and my business career. I don't want it affecting my real estate career, because I've been putting that on the back burner for years. And yeah, I can't afford to do that anymore. So I'm very cautious on what type of jobs I want to be doing. But if I can get this YouTube up and running, that would be a great start for me, for sure. So I really think that God will be helping me out with that, and just improving how I edit these videos, how I'm doing my thumbnails. I'm adding timestamps and stuff to my videos now. So I'm just looking forward to growing with YouTube for sure. Now, y'all saw the coasters that I had for the cup holders that says blessed, because I truly am. So I did mention being spoiled by family members. That is true. Number one, with the car and that being pretty much passed down and handed to me by my grandmother. I am thankful for her. I am thankful for that. My mom has been helping me. She saw that, I did tell her about the job. Well, prior to me not staying there, I did tell her about it. So she saw, that I was trying and whatnot, and she did help me out. She did give me some extra money that ended up helping me. Now, while I was at that job, you guys, even though I was only there for 3 days, they did pay me for those 3 days. Yeah, so they paid me cash. And that money I pretty much used to buy all of this car decor. Well, really, I spent the money that I had prior to the job, because I was like, well, I'm getting a job opportunity, I'm going to get some money. I want to go ahead and, do this for me. Let this be like an early Christmas gift to myself. So I went ahead and spent the money that I currently had. And so this order of stuff came out to like $95. And so what I made at that job for those 3 days that I was there, the 2-3 hours that I worked or whatnot, came out to $93. So yeah, I pretty much made that back what I spent on the car. So I believe that everything happens for a reason. And maybe it was meant for me to just get some temporary money just so I can have something to do for myself and decorate the car, do something special for myself, because otherwise I would not have done that. If I did not have if I did not go to that job, I would not have done that, because there's other things I needed to do with that money, like get my hair done. So the money that my mom gave me, the extra money she gave me to help me out, that will go towards my hair appointment, because as y'all can see, my hair is a mess. It's new growth on top of new growth, which I was supposed to go last month, you guys, but with that car accident and my neck straining, like, there was no way I was going to get my hair done and be able to sit in that chair for 2-3 hours with my head up. There was no way. So I had to push that back as well. So now my hair looks a hot mess, but it is getting done, y'all. It is getting done. My hair appointment is in, it's in 2 days from today. So, by the next video, it should be already done. It should be already done. I don't know exactly for sure, what order I am going to be doing these videos in, but sooner or later it will be done. Okay. My hair will be done. But yeah, I did have to push that aside. So the money that I had for my hair appointment, I went ahead and spent, most of that on getting the stuff for the car. There were some things that I went out and bought, like the cleaning putty. It was like this cleaning gel that you use in the car to get all of the crumbs and stuff out the creases and stuff. I got that. I got like air freshener. I had to get gas. So yeah, the money I had for the hair, I pretty much spent that. So the money that I made from the job and the money that my mom gave me, that was enough for me to get my hair done, you guys, because to get my hair done, that's gonna cost me $165. So yeah, almost $200 for my hair. So I have to do that because my hair needs to be done. So yeah, but also my dad has volunteered to help with that as well. So I already booked an appointment, and yeah, he's probably just going to reimburse me, so I will be blessed with that as well, because most of the time, yeah, he does help with my hair appointments. So thank God for my dad as well. So yeah, I have lots of supportive family members around me who kind of support what I do. They know I've been trying. They know what I'm trying to do, so they do support me when it comes to things like that. So last and certainly not least, I want to talk about my overall blessings from God, because he's really got me through the years being back here, moving back here, the 2 years that I haven't been working. Over the years, I was looking, not during the whole time, for a job, but different bits and pieces where I was looking for a job, but none of them have worked out. There were some similar to this last situation where it's like, I did the interview and, it just didn't work out, or I don't know, it just wouldn't work out, or I wouldn't get it. I've did applications for jobs that I haven't heard back from at all, or some that just turned me down, or, we would go through the interview process and whatnot, and then it would not work out shortly after that. So it's just been so much over the past 2 years. But listen, my bills have been paid and everything. I'm doing fine. There was never a time that I had to go hungry, okay? That's never been the case. I've never been homeless, anything like that. So he has really been taking care of me. So that's why I have that little butterfly with the cross that says faith. That's why I have the trust in God sitting up there on the mirror, and the blessed coasters that I have in the cup holders. That's why I have those. There's 2 Bibles in the car. I sleep with my Bible at the foot of my bed. I have my prayer journal, and then I have some other journals as well that I have to write my verses in. And I have different books dedicated to different types of verse. One may be dedicated to strength, one is for like wisdom, different things like that. So I have a very, very close relationship with God, and it's only gotten better over the years. I would say my relationship with him really started when I was 19, and back in 2020, back with the pandemic and everything, that's when I really got close to him. Well, that's when it started. But now it has grown so much, and I just see more of what he's doing, And I'm just truly honored and truly thankful for what he has been doing over the years. I don't always know what's coming. I don't always know what's next. This car, I definitely didn't know what was next. And I have been talking to Chat GPT. Now mine, I actually call her Grace. That's my name for her. That's what I named her. And so I was talking to her, and she was telling me, because I was asking her, well, why would God give me this car, and then I go out and I get a job, to try to actually take it over, and then it don't work out, like, well, I was so confused. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? This job, everything moved fast. Like, I applied for that job on like a Thursday night, and they replied later that night. I did the application. It was like 7 p.m. And they replied back at almost midnight, but I was asleep, so I didn't see it until the next morning, like 5 in the morning. And that's when I replied, and the interview was set on a Sunday, which is so funny because that Sunday before that interview, y'all, I was boohoo crying because my body was like still sore from the accident, and this was like coming on like week 3, and I'm like, man, I thought it was over because that day before, that Saturday, I was doing fine, and then some of the pain came back that Sunday, and I'm like, this is really slowing me down. And so, yeah, I was just really, I didn't know what to do, what to think, what was coming. And so, yeah, I was just boohoo crying that Sunday. And then the next Sunday, a job interview comes. And then by the next Sunday, the Sunday that just passed, now I no longer have an opportunity to, work there and get money anymore. So, I was just so confused about the whole situation. And so I was talking to Chat, and she was telling me about these different stories in the Bible. And I'm familiar with all 3 of them. And I'm gonna save the best one for last. But she was telling me about Moses. Moses had a staff, before the Red Sea. And that the staff was like the stick that he had. So he had that before, going to the Red Sea and pointing it at the Red Sea for it to, split for them to walk through. He had that stick beforehand. He did not go up there and find the stick, before, right at the water. So she was telling me that, and she was telling me David had his slingshot before he went up to Goliath. He had already been using it, already been practicing with it, and he was really good at his aim when he was using that slingshot. So he had that prior to Goliath, which is, she was right about that. That was true. And then the last one, actually, this was the first one she told me, but I saved this one for last because I feel like it relates more to my situation. And it was Noah. He built the ark before the rain, before the flood and everything. And now I felt like that one related to me more because the ark is, that's more of a vehicle like this car. So because I feel like yeah, this car came early because I'm not ready. I'm not fully ready. I only had like a week to prepare to take it over, so it was just so much going on so fast. And so, yeah, I felt like Noah building the ark related to me more because, yeah, it's more of a vehicle. So, but yeah, it just really happened last minute and so fast for me. And she was basically saying that God gives you a tool before he opens the door, before he gives you the actual opportunity to use it. He goes ahead and gives it to you. So it's like, I don't know what this car is going to do. I don't know what it's going to bring. I have some good ideas of what it could bring, but yeah, definitely not yet. So this is an early gift. I don't know 100% what's to come, but we will see together because I will be continuing to, vlog my journey and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of the things that Chat was telling me and some of the reasons I think God does not play about suddenly, okay? Because trust me, that was sudden for me. That was really sudden for me. Even though I'm 24, I did not plan to jump into this responsibility so soon. And I'm saying soon, but for me, like, as I mentioned before, I was already about to turn down the opportunity. I was already considering it, well, maybe I'll stay down longer. I'll wait till it's fully mine, something that I actually paid for and bought. But if God wants to give me the opportunity, I'll take the opportunity. But I was willing to stay down even longer than I have been doing. I don't have a problem with that. Everybody's story is different. And so, I also want to come on here and tell my story and mention my age because some people it does take longer. Some people get their first car at 16, 18 or whatnot. Hey, at 24, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to complain about it at all. So that's my story, you guys. That's it. That's all that I have to share. And let's get back into the video.
Too many twists and turns, yeah. Lot of way twists and turns, yeah. Baby, call me, I too fry, I get burned. Lot of way twists and turns, yeah. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, but yeah, she just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, dance and tease. You move like the Highland breeze. You know what you want and need. Bend over, hug up and squeeze. You used to say you didn't know love. I used to say you need to grow up. I know you know. Say you want to get that up. And I know, you want wine fast and you wine slow. Remember the first night when you get freaky, when you get naughty. Before that we a chill with Noel and party, a John and party. Yeah, your body was so clean. You did a weird Versace. Back it up high, you look like your body got me. Oh, God. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. 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 Yeah, I see why your horse I see. Come, baby, come, try me. Everybody run by me. Look how you twist and turn, yeah. Look how you twist and turn, yeah. Baby, I have murder, you twist and turn, yeah. Look how you twist and turn, yeah. Your body drive me crazy, yeah. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. 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 She just wanna dance and tease, man. Dance and tease, man.
Okay, you guys, man, I can't even tell you how long that took. I knew that steering wheel was gonna get me. I did the one in my grandma's car, but it did not take as long as it did for me to do mine. But I'm so glad it's done. I did scratch it because I was using the scissors to try to pull it, so I did put a little scratch in it, but hell, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just glad that's done. I'm glad that's over with. That should be the last thing. So yeah, you guys, I gotta clean all of these bags and stuff, take all this stuff back out, all these Amazon stuff and trash, take those out, and then I will show you guys the finished product of everything. Really quick, I'm gonna show you guys the keys. I'm gonna show it again in the video, but I'm gonna do a full close-up of the keys. So this little arm piece, that's new, so I do love that. And then it connects to this charm here. Again, this is for my name, Yasherika. And it has the heart, it has a star, and then it has the bow. The heart says love you. Yeah, so, and then I just added this piece on because I still wanted to use that. And then, of course, the actual piece for the key. And this is the fob piece. So, yeah, guys, that's the key. And now I'm going to show you guys the inside as soon as I finish cleaning it out. Y'all, that took a lot. That took a lot longer than I thought. That was a lot of work that I had to do and put into this. I done broke a few nails. Look at that. That's getting ready to come off. Oh man, that took something out of me. I am tired. It should be 2 o'clock now. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. So I don't know. Did I start at like, I don't remember when I started, but I've been out here for a while. Oh gosh. So I'm using my little trash can, y'all. I'm putting my little nails in there. But yeah, I will show you guys the inside. I'm just going to show you guys, you know, all the stuff that I put up. I'm not going to show the outside of the car and all that because I already did that in the last video. So I will link that video below in the description. But yeah, I'm just going to show you guys this after I take all this stuff out. Again, this is the old one here, the old cover for the steering wheel. So yeah, I got to get all this stuff, take all these boxes, these Amazon bags and stuff out, and then I will be right back in to show you guys the finished look. So, whew. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start you guys off in the back. So all I did back here is I added the trash can. So I got that wrapped around the center console piece there. And then I have the cup holders in this back one. And I have some in the front as well. But that's it for the back. That's all that I added. So now in the front, finally got the steering wheel cover on. I did scratch this little piece right here, but it's all good. So I got that on. And then all of the vents have the heart. It has one little heart. So yeah, all the vents in the front have that. Trying to get it to focus. So I have those, and then I have these ones. It's smaller on here. It fits the one in the back, but it's okay. I just stuck them in here. And then of course this piece here for the armrest, got that wrapped around. Again, it has the little pockets so I can put stuff in there. And then everything else is pretty much my keys. So I'm just gonna lay that out right here really quick. So matter of fact, let me wrap it around here so you guys can see it. But yeah, so that's the key. Again, it has the Y for my name. My mom gave me this since it's purple, since she's been to Denver. She took a trip there and brought that back. But that's not one of my new things. But yeah, this piece here, again, the heart says love you, the little bow and the star, and then of course the actual key fob, and then the key piece. So yeah, let me just pull that out. But yeah, you guys, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's it. That's all that I did. Oh y'all, I totally forgot up here, of course, my butterfly faith cross little, this little piece here I got up here for the rear view mirror. And then I got the sticker that says trust in God. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything. It looks better than how it looks on camera. It don't look, you know, this blurry in person, but on here it kind of looks foggy and whatnot. But it's all good, y'all. It's all good. But yeah, you guys, that is everything. Again, it's the key, cup holder, the armrest, the trash can, the other cup holders back there, the pieces on the vents, and the steering wheel cover. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Whew, y'all, I'm glad that's over. What a time that's been for me. I'm gonna show all the footage on here, a screenshot of how long I've been filming, because I've been out here a little bit longer than what I've been filming. But I am going to show that once I start editing. It'll show me, you know, how long everything is before I edit it and cut it down. But I had fun, you know. I didn't do too much. Again, you know, I'll do floor mats and seat covers and all that when I actually buy a car. And like I said, if it's my dream car, then I will do all of that. But this was the bare minimum it's almost $100, but this this is still a bare minimum for me. So, but I love it. I love the vibe. It's really not a lot. It's not a lot, but this gonna work for me. This is gonna work for me. This feels more like me now that I got it, you know, now that I got it all purple and everything. This is gonna be, I'm gonna enjoy my time out. Now all I'm waiting on is my little cassette player, because this is an older car. This is an 04, so it does not have the aux or, you know, anything like that, Bluetooth. So yeah, so I will have to yeah, that'll be here in about 2 days. I have the little cassette player coming in, so I can hook it up to my phone, so I can really play my music, because we had one and then we broke the cord on it. So now I just ordered another one. And so I'll be glad to have my music on the playing through the speakers again. And I mostly play my gospel. I mostly be playing my gospel. That's why I got this faith here. That's why I got the blessed cup holders and the trust in God sticker. Like I don't play about that. I truly am blessed with this opportunity, you know, to have something, you know, really given to me. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh yeah, you know, this is fully mine. I bought this. Ain't nobody helped me. No, this was more of a handout type of situation. So, but hey, I'll take it. I will take it. And yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this. Again, today is the 1st. It is December 1st. So, and it's a Monday. So, you know, it's the start of a new week. It's the start of a new month. And we are about to end this year pretty soon. So after this video comes out, some of my Vlogmas videos, I am going to be doing some Christmas vlogs. Those are going to be coming out, so stay tuned for those. And I'll see you guys in the next one.